All right, welcome to Tensleep, Wyoming. This is one of our absolute favorite places to visit. In fact, I think last summer we came through Tensleep like 4 times. And you know, there's 2 ways you can get to through the Bighorn Mountains. You can take the Highway 14, and that takes you on the northern part of the Bighorn Mountains, or you can take Highway 16, which takes you through Tensleep. And if you've read my blog, from Yellowstone to Mount Rushmore, this is my favorite way to go. I think this is like the closest you can get to feeling like a European drive in the US. It's so beautiful here. And this, I was gonna show you first our favorite campground. This is Boulder Park Campground. It's really close to the top of the grade. So like we see people, I haven't actually towed my 5th wheel over this grade, but I see people double tow all the time. So it's totally doable to bring big rigs up here. I always say that I want to get our 5th wheel up here, but it just never coordinates with when we have Momo behind us and having the 5th wheel. But if we had it, look it, I totally could get our big old 5th wheel in this campground. Boulder Park does not have any hookups at all, so it's dry camping, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I still think it's great. And you're so close to amazing rock climbing. And so today we're gonna go climb at Lake Point, because yesterday Gabi climbed over in no man's land and she attempted her first 12A. Well, hold on, first check that out. Look at the 12A, it was insane. Hello and welcome to another episode of Robledo's Climbing in the Wild. And I even have, look at, I have like crazy unicorn horns today. Whew, you know, only 3 days of no shower. I always have unicorn horns. It drives me crazy. I need to like do something about that. Okay, ignore the unicorn horns for a second, because we are going to watch Gabi attempt a 12A. Now, if you don't know anything about rock climbing, a 12A is like really hard. And it's like a rite of passage. If you become a 12A climber, like you're like legit. I will never be legit. I will never be a 12A climber. So she is going to try to attempt. Do you know what climb she's doing?
No. How would I know?
Oh, it's right here. Open where the fold is. It is called Tricks for You. So it's a 12A, 11 bolts. And the good thing is, like, really she doesn't care about falling at all. What she cares about is losing a draw. And that means if she goes up and she's like, oh, I can't go any higher, you have to come down off of a draw, and she doesn't want to lose a draw. But she doesn't have to worry about that today, because right next to it is an 11A. So she can always climb up the 11A to retrieve her draw. So I'm trying to set the stage for, like, this is going to be ultimate success. We fed her a lot last night. We ate a ton. We made cheeseless nachos and with this pulled pork from Costco that was really yummy. Totally reminded me of being a luau in Hawaii. And she ate about 3 servings with some rice and beans and guac. So her glycogen store should be nice and full right now. All right, let's check out how she's doing.
There's a 257s right here.
You just said it was fall. I think it's way too tall. Yeah.
That's them stick clipping it, because they stick clip the first bolt, because if you fall going up to your first bolt, that's a more dangerous fall, because you can hit the deck, as in like hit the floor. And so we want to be safe. They're going to stick clip the first one. It still counts as a full send if she makes it all the way up, even with the stick clip at the bottom.
512, going for it. Tricks for you.
What's the struggle?
What is the struggle? What did we just say?
You were saying the only struggle is...
Oh, the struggle is that I don't know if I'm just like gonna get in over my head, let my ego get carried away, and try to go for like, I'm just gonna climb till I fall, or if I should strategically rest on my way up and just count on a second attempt. So then that comes back to what your values are. Always the values, always.
Oh, I'd go for the second.
Okay. So I forgot. Agreed. It's probably smart. Nice.
Water, cherry flavor, other natural flavors. Is that bad? Kid says that.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. Yeah, nice. That was pretty cool, huh? So today she's gonna go over to Lake Point because there's an 11D that she wants to try. And it's so insane in rock climbing how like you can climb an 11D and just be mediocre, and you go to a 12A and you're like, now you're a real climber. Neither of which I will ever be able to lead, so that makes me not a real climber. But it's a really, I'll show you the climb when we get there. It's a really cool climb that she's gonna do. And I know she has a lot of pressure internally to send it, even though I told her it doesn't matter. It's just about the experience. Just enjoy the rock. But no, she's like, I'm sure she really wants to send it, but she's probably a little sore from yesterday's 12A that she gets to tick off, even though she's not super happy about it because it wasn't a full send. I'm sure we'll be back in a couple weeks so that she can retry it. But check out this campground. Look at this. Okay, so what I love about this spot, hello Isabelle. Hello. Check out Wise Owl hammocks. These, you don't go anywhere without Wise Owl hammocks. I'll put the link in the description. Anyways, down here, when you're on the riverside, it's so pretty. And I like because all of the Wyoming campgrounds have really nice picnic tables, and you could actually have campfires here in Wyoming right now. And we're at like the end of August. I don't think anywhere has campgrounds. Okay, so I'm gonna show you one more thing before we go climbing. I'm gonna first show you Isabelle dancing in the background. So 2 nights ago, Isabelle says, Mom, I think I heard, you know, a mouse. And I'm like, no, maybe you didn't. She's like, yeah, maybe I didn't. And we're like, her and I, we're both terrified of mice.
We hate them more than anything.
And so last night, I didn't think much of it. And then in the middle of the night, I woke up and I hear like the rustling. And you just know, and like, dang it. So don't judge me, because luckily we had a couple glue traps. And I know it's not humane and all, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
But you know, we're not going to do it. We're going to make Gabi do it. We're going to make her grab the trap because we're too scared.
We've always had Danny or Victor with us to grab it and at least throw it away. I don't think I can do it.
We're babies.
Gabi has to.
But we're fine with that. We're fine with being babies about
and
this.
we don't want Tati to know, but she's probably watching this now and she's going to know. Have you ever noticed, if you walk by our RV or in our videos, we always have these on our dashboard, always, every day. These are the most amazing, I want to say things we bought, but they like sponsored us years and years ago. I mean, we've had a lot of sponsorships, but this is like one of the things that have been tried and tested. So many, I mean, when we've gone across flown abroad, these are the same ones we've had for like 3 years, and every day we leave them on the dashboard and we use them because I don't always start the generator in order to have electricity. So sometimes we just use these instead of running the generator. Anyways, I'm gonna crash the car if I don't pay attention. These are amazing. Links in the description. I'm gonna put them in every YouTube video we have because these are like the best for like 40 bucks and they charge your phone.
I'm brutally exhausted. My arms are at the level of soreness where no amount of massaging or like stretching makes them feel any better.
So so why did we stick clip the first two?
I kind of think it was for rope drag, but 1 or 2 would have been a little scary to fall on.
And she's gonna have superpowers for this one because she's her favorite.
MUDWTR. Oh, that link should be in the description too. MUDWTR is like her secret thing. Okay, so see, you go up and you go up, and then there's this roof that you have to get over.
I almost think the roof is actually the easy part. I think what's gonna be hard is that the roof is gonna like pump you out, and then you're gonna have to kind of just like keep the pump low. you know, keep your endurance right, because you're gonna have like a long, prolonged slab type
Climb at the
climbs,
rest.
crimpy footwork technique type of stuff.
Good thing you're good at
Yeah.
that. Okay, let's get this bread.
Okay, so I am climbing something. Now, what is it called, Isabelle?
I don't know what the route's called again. Oh, Climber 49er.
Climber 49er. I decided to climb this because I was just bored of them climbing. I was really.
And what's the grading?
It's a 5.8
How high are you gonna try to get?
all the way to the top, hopefully.
Dun, dun.
Of course, I can do 5.9s, but only indoors.
Okay. let's
You got
do that.
this.
Let's do this. Let's get this bread. Where am I? Where did I put my...
All right, so that's a wrap in Tensleep. I think Tensleep for the win. That was an amazing couple days. It was never long enough. Gabi wished we stayed a little bit longer, but we have this really awesome hike that we're gonna go do in the Tetons. So make sure you subscribe, because we're back on the road and we're doing some epic adventures every single day. Can't video all of them, but I'm trying really hard. Also down in the description, I put Gabi's Athletes Success Hypnosis. Even if you aren't trying to break crazy barriers like climb 12A, I've been working on doing her hypnosis more often. You know, we have a pretty strong meditative practice, and I really like that her meditation helps me in my flow state a lot. I mean, this trip I didn't even video myself on there. I finally led a 10B, which is a big deal for me, making my way up to maybe 10C by next summer. So anyways, the link's in the description there. Remember to like and subscribe. I wish we could have comments, but we have rad children on our channel, and so YouTube does not let us have comments, okay? Have a great day, and we are headed to Cody now.